Hello YouTube, this is Creative E-Curb. We're doing another little painting today. We're doing a tutorial series of flip cups, swipes. We're going to do a continuous pour, which actually, let's do a continuous pour. We have not done one of those yet. So that's what we're going to do today. Right now, we're going to do what's called a continuous pour. So a continuous pour is where you fill up layers of paint and you pour it over your substrate, your medium, your paint board, whatever it's going to be. So your first paint in is your last paint out. So whatever you want the focal point to be, you make that your last color, your first color going in. So let's start off with a yellow. Matter of fact, so let's just use most of that. And once again, I forgot to put my gloves on. So let me put my gloves on real quick. Let me throw these on. Just for safety, because you know, artist grade paints, cadmium, chromium, they're dangerous. So you always want to use protective gear. Put your gloves on. Let me put my gloves on. So the first one we did was canary yellow. Let's put some metallic chocolate. Let's see what this is going to look like. Oh, I need to shake that up. I see that's a gloss. So all the gloss had separated and come to the top. So we're just going to give that a little bit of a shake just to mix that gloss back in there. I'm going to put some metallic chocolate in there. Drip. Got it. Let's add a little bit of white now. Got that. All right. Let's add. We haven't been big on greens today. Let's do some greens. Let's go back to the light green. Okay. Wipe that off a little bit. Let's do a little bit of black. At this point, let's put in some isopropyl alcohol. Let's put in a few drops. If I can get the top back on. Let's put in a little pink or magenta. And let's put in some other colors of green. Let's do a darker green. Whoop, I knocked over my paints. Give me one moment while I pick up my paints here. I made a mess. A mess, I mean I just knocked them over. I didn't spill anything. Let's put in some greens. And I'm going to put in two different greens. Let's put in a deep green. This may be gloss. Oh, it is very glossy. Okay, I'm going to put the top back on there and shake that up a lot. Mix in that gloss. Did somewhat, did mix it well. Oh, it's a very thick green too. I should thin that down with some Floetrol, which I did not do, but I will do later. Let's put in a little bit different shade of green. And I think that's all we're going to do. I think we're going to go with it and just see what happens. And this one is going to be a continuous pour. We're going to just slowly pour it onto our paint board, which in this case is an old DVD. And we're just going to let it pour out. So, here we go. Let me just make sure the camera is still going. Camera is still going. So here we go. Again, my name is Creative E-Curb. I paint for total enjoyment. I just come into my studio and paint, relax, and enjoy. As you can see, we just pour it out. You can make designs, but you just keep pouring in a continuous